Hi everybody, Chris Stokes from Custom Fitness Personal Training Studio, and I just wanted to know, have you noticed that with the Christmas hustle, that taking time out for you is getting less and less easy? That maybe by the end of Christmas you feel like you need a week off just to recover from all the time off of school and everything else that we've had to kind of get together with family and do everything. Seems like once we have that okay to take time off, that we fill it with every possible thing. Same thing kind of happens during retirement. I've yet to meet a retired person who doesn't work harder retired volunteering and meeting people and doing their things than what they did when they were working a typical job. So why do we do it, and what can we do to fix it? Well, if we constantly try to fill the void, we constantly try to fill that quiet time, we really overuse our sympathetic nervous system, which is kind of our fight or flight response. That's where a mountain lion comes up and we have to run. The body is always pumping out those hormones saying you've got to do things, you've got to be on track, you've got to keep going, you've got these stress levels happening, and everything's got to happen. And it almost feels like you're missing out on something nowadays whenever you sit down. Have you ever had that experience, like you set your phone down away from you, maybe further than your arms reach, and you feel kind of almost that sense of anxiety that you can't check and see what's happening on your phone? Same thing happens whenever we sit by ourselves in a room. So there was actually a study done last year that took a group of college students and a little bit older, kind of that age group, and they split them into two parts. And they took one part and they promoted some different ways to relax and those kinds of things. And they took the other part and they gave them two choices on what they could do. And so really the premise of this was relaxation and trying to take time for themselves. But then they got curious and they wanted to find out, well, what would these people rather do? Like, if they can't relax here, then what's the point? And so what they did was they split that group into two and they gave them the choice. So they could either sit in a quiet, dark room by themselves for 15 minutes, just 15 minutes, or they could choose to go in a different room, have one of those shock collars, you know, like for a dog type of thing, put on, and they would shock them for like 15 seconds. And would you believe that about 87% of the people chose to be shocked by the collar rather than sitting in a quiet room? Now, my first guess is those people were not moms. I'm just saying that, you know, you take kids away and you give me a dark, quiet room for 15 minutes, I'm probably going to be asleep by the time you get back. But the point being that people can't handle the idea of sitting still. And that happens a lot during Christmas. At Christmas, we just fill the void. We constantly, and it's such a good time to help people. It's the time when we really want to go out and we want to be offering our help and services to other people. And so we tend to fill that time constantly with that without ever taking time for ourselves or really just to sit down and enjoy our family. So what do we do to work on this? Well, first of all, we got to recognize that it's happening. We've got to be willing to take charge and kind of change a few things. And we've got to understand that no is an okay word, that we can say no sometimes. And we don't have to say yes to everything. And what that's going to do is actually help our health rather than hurt it. So the other thing you may have noticed is lately, a lot of people are sick, right? So we just push ourselves to the limit too often. And we fill our lives with so many things, we don't take time to recover from the stress that we put on our lives already. So we need to look at the top three. As always, exercise, nutrition, and rest. And if we don't have those three things in there, we're not going to function at our highest ability. So exercise right now, you're going to love this, may need to be less. You might be so stressed out right now, and if that's how you're feeling, if you feel like stress levels are through the roof, then maybe you need to lighten your workout up. Maybe we need to aim for like a 15 to 20 minute workout. Maybe some yoga or Pilates or slow moving like walking and things like that might be a better fit for you right now than the high intensity interval training or circuit training that you've been doing. If you push too hard during stress times, you end up actually working backwards and gaining fat rather than burning it. So then you're working against yourself, and that just causes more stress, right? So exercising at a lower intensity oftentimes can help to reduce that stress level and help the body to be able to recover again. Now, nutrition, we've got to make sure that we're getting all that we need. And as we get busy in the Christmas season, we tend to not eat well, not hydrate well. We're running from place to place. Maybe we're skipping lunches or skipping dinners, or, you know, we're trying to shovel everything into one meal because we know that we're going to really overdo on that meal, so we skip the rest of the day of food. We've got plenty of other blog articles on that, so I'm not going to push you too far on that, but feel free to check out our blogs to look on, you know, maybe storing up and storing food calories for your next meal and those kinds of things. But what we want to do is we want to work on making sure that our nutrition is supporting what we need. So we've got to make sure that we've got enough water, that we've got enough protein, that we've got enough vegetables, and we've got enough healthy fats. And if we have those things and we're eating correctly most of the time, then those extra Christmas goodies aren't going to do that much damage to us. Now, if you're eating them every day, or you're baking them and you're trying one every time that you put them in the oven, that might do some harm. But if it's every now and then, if it's a couple parties this week and then you don't have one next week, it's not a big deal. Enjoy life and live outside the bubble, but make sure that the rest of your meals are supporting your nutrition and your health the way that you need them to. All right, so the last part is resting. We have to take time to rest. I know it's terrible, right? We have to sleep, but we also need downtime during the day. So again, I'm going to pull out the mom thing. And as a mom, most of the time I hear things like, well, I get all my me time in after the kids go to bed, so that's why I stay up until 2 a.m. Then I go to bed and I get up at 6 a.m. to get them ready for the day. That's a problem. So yes, that may be your only you time, but we've got to kind of balance that. We still got to get sleep, but we do need that quiet time to rest as well. So kind of find that place in your day where you can find that balance of where that goes so that you can take better care of you, stay well this season, and be able to help more people, whether it's just your family at home, it's your extended family, or you're helping every charity and organization known to man. You just want to be sure and take care of yourself first so that you can do those things. It's not selfish. It's not an ugly thing to do. You've got to be able to be healthy enough in order to do those things. So you've really got to look at your lifestyle and take care of you. So if you'd like more help with that, feel free to give us a call, 806-322-3188. Our trainers would be ecstatic to help you create a plan that works for you and your lifestyle. And again, maybe it's not, I need to know how to work out. Maybe it's, I need to know how to tone it down. Maybe you're one of those people that's always on the go, and when the light switch is on, you're just going. So maybe that's the time whenever you need to learn how to tone it down, what type of exercise to do whenever you're highly stressed in order to still get results. Even if it's maintenance that you're looking for, whatever it may be, we would be happy to help you out with that. So feel free to give us a call, 806-322-3188. Hope you got something good out of that. Now go and take some time for you, and we'll talk to you soon.